Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising. This is Maggie. This is Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward. And just a real quick reminder, and I haven't remembered to do this for every video, but your sun is who you are inside, right? And your moon is how you react to the energy around you, the emotional energy, your emotional reaction. And your rising sign is your personality. It's how the world sees you. It's how you interact with the world. And so just, it's just kind of nice to know that and keep that in mind. So I always like to start with a conversation from Spirit. And we have one. So let's go. This looks interesting. You have the Emperor. So the Emperor represents, this is definitely about the Aries cycle. So that's coming up. Right now we're in Pisces. That would be the next cycle, like on March 20th. But the Emperor is about an organization that's welcoming you in. Look at him. He's like, hi, welcome to the team. Right? It's action oriented. It's career building, which is really interesting, Sagittarius, because the full moon we just had was in your 10th house of career. And so you were starting a new cycle. The Emperor is a 4, and the 4 also represents stability, and it comes out of the 3 of growth into the 4 of stability, and being major Kana, it's pretty intense, like really great stability energy. So what are you trying to build? You walk into this week with that moon in your 12th house because it's in Scorpio, and that's your hopes, your goals, and your dreams. So this weekend you were kind of thinking about that stuff, and now here we are. There's beauty and there's joy in what you want to do. You're looking at things from maybe a different perspective, and you're seeing what you want, and now you're walking into this week with a real opportunity. It looks like it's extending the hand of opportunity to you. But let's get a little guidance on the Scorpio moon for you, and it says waves of prosperity. Of course it does. It says waves of prosperity, new abundance, and exciting opportunities wash over you now, and treasure chest. Unseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. This Emperor is offering you some real opportunity, some real prosperity, something you've really wanted. And because we are looking at the first house of you and the second house of your self-esteem and your finances, and your third house is about communication, this is something that makes you feel really good about you, whether it is about money or your self-esteem. It doesn't matter. It could be both. But these are the opportunities that are being offered to you right now, and that you'll feel really good about it if you reach out, take that hand, and get started, right? So congratulations, Sagittarius. This is a lovely reading. Way to start it. Okay, so get you a little guidance on this. Maybe you've been feeling a little kicked around, and I can see where that came from, some of the readings I've been doing for you, but you're so resilient. Look at this. She's carrying what she thinks is debris on her back, but no, there's new growth, there's new opportunities, and it's an abundance of new growth on it, right? Abundance of possibilities. And here we have wisdom. So all the stuff you've been going through that has not been easy, it's been full of lessons. And it is through life experience, actual life experience. It's not from research, it's not from books, it's not from school. It's life experience that brings wisdom. And so you've been having an abundance of life experience lessons being come to you. And so now you have wisdom that comes from that. And so be grateful for it. You've learned some things that work, some things that don't work. It doesn't matter. Because with the failures comes the lessons. With the successes comes the lessons when you really integrate that. But oftentimes the best knowledge that is gained is from the things that don't work out. We're like, oh, why didn't that work? What can I do differently? How can I make that work next time? And that's where the wisdom comes from. And you have desert passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. And so some of these lessons have been difficult, and a desert passage is narrow, but it's also very focused. It's like going down a funnel, right? It's like there is only one way through it. And so you were able to stay more or less on target, even though the walls around you were so high and you couldn't see the way out. You've rounded the corner, and there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and you are on your way out. Wow, look at that. This one too? Okay. All right. So, prosperity. Wow. Thursday, the moon is going to move into Capricorn, which is your second house of finances and self-esteem and self-worth and self-value. And you ended up with 3 cards. This is really important. You have opened the gateway to your garden. Give the universe time to bring your wishes to you. So it's going to take time. But look, you're on a very narrow path, and you're definitely on the way. You have caterpillar whispers. Decide what you want to become, plant the seeds, and let it transform in the spring as a butterfly of riches. And you have magic, money, miracles. Allow the universe to bring miracles of money and to help you along the path. Well, they're definitely keeping it narrow, and even though you can't see exactly where you're going, here's the really great news. Looks like it's right around the corner. He's April, March 20th to April 20th. This is spring. The caterpillar said spring, open the gateways and allow the opportunities to come in. And so something you've been working really hard for and you've been pushing and pushing and pushing, guess what? Guess what? It's right there. And so even though you've been feeling all this resistance and the breakthrough is coming. The breakthrough is coming, and you have been protected. Those high walls around you where it seemed like you couldn't see your way out was actually keeping you on track and moving you in the right direction, and the resistance is about to give way, and you're going to push through, and you're going to have that breakthrough. And so on Friday, watch out for a little tension around the house between love and money, just because Venus is kind of in a difficult aspect to Uranus, who likes to create sudden chaotic changes. So heads up on that. just be aware, especially since Uranus is moving in the last degrees of Aries right before it moves into Taurus next Tuesday. And so, yes, that's all about that first house into the second house. It's colliding. And so just take a deep breath and keep your eyes open. And then surrender. Surrender to your innate knowledge, surrender to the wisdom that you've learned, surrender to your higher self, surrender, let go. You've got this release. You've got to open the gates and allow the divine guidance to come in. Take the hand that's being offered to you and just release your sense and your need for control and allow yourself to get into the flow and see what happens for you, because it looks really positive and really good. And this is communication here. So I feel like you're going to hear something maybe over the weekend that kind of helps you and points you in a direction. If an opportunity comes up, if someone says, hey, do you want to come do something? They're extending the hand. Take a hard look at it and think about saying yes. If it is at all possible, if you think it's going to provide an opportunity for you, say yes. All right. So we have, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Divine guidance. Look, this is the third card it showed up on, right? So, okay. Please listen to and follow the steps. I am communicating with you through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. This is this weekend here where it's in the house of communications. In Sagittarius, you are so connected to your dreams. You have this really higher innate knowledge. So pay attention. What is your gut telling you? What are your dreams saying? What's happening? Really, really pay attention, because this narrow passageway, some of the answers that you're looking for, they're going to come to you. They may come to you in a song that you hear, or an idea, or a thought. So just kind of listen. And then you also have to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So if this is about this chaos that could happen between love and money over the weekend, just try to view things from your partner's point of view, your significant others, whatever. Just because that should make your life a lot easier, and it's fair. It's fair to try to see something from each other's point of view, have that other perspective, right? Before you make your decision, and then listen to your intuition and pay attention to your dreams, because you're being led. You're being led through a very narrow passageway. you probably felt, oh, I can't see anything and I don't know where to go because the walls are so high. Well, they were high to keep you on track. That's lovely, actually. Sometimes people are presented with the Seven of Cups energy, which is an array of options, and then it's really hard because then you're like, I don't know which way to go. But this is a very narrow passageway that you've been being led down, and you're being asked over the week to nurture yourself. So take care of yourself. You know, things are going well. Don't forget to get enough rest. Eat well. Drink plenty of water. Get plenty of rest so that they can bring you messages in your sleep. Don't eat too close to bed so that you can have good sleep and you aren't like having, I don't know, heartburn or anything through the night, you know. So just maybe a little exercise to help you sleep better. Like, so nurture yourself so that you can allow Spirit to have the opportunity to reach out his hand and give you the information and invite you in, right? A really good opportunity. So what an exciting week for you, Sagittarius. Leave me a comment. Let me know what happens. I want to know. I really do. That sounds really exciting. I will see you back here next week. Hopefully you will leave me a comment and tell me what's going on. And thank you so much to all my subscribers. You're really helping me grow my channel, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all your likes and the time that you spend watching my video. It's very nice of you. I will talk to you soon. Take care.